Today we're going to push top ladder in Clash Royale, except my deck strategy is random. We're going to be using a spin wheel. Alright guys, let's see what we get here for our first spin. I'm hoping we don't land on random, because that would mean I have to use a random deck generator. Okay, we do just barely actually land on control. Basically, the goal in today's video, guys, is to get Ultimate Champion using this random archetype wheel. And we're getting pretty close there. It's very early in the season right now, so if we could get Ultimate Champion, that would actually be very good, because the players up here at this range are really good at this time of the season. When it gets later in the season, then it gets more congested and the players usually aren't the best, but right now they're going to be pretty good. I'm going to play my drill in the front here, guys, because our opponent wasted the Dark Prince and the Bomber, so he has no good drill counter in cycle now. I think this guy just playing the typical giant mini Pekka deck. We do kill just about the entire mini Pekka right there, which is good. He does pressure with the giant pretty early, but I think one of the main reasons this deck is so good right now, guys, the deck we're playing right now for control is this Magic Archer Tornado Drill deck. It's really good with the goblins here because, I mean, this guy just has Zap and Rage, so he literally just cannot deal with our goblins when we respawn them, especially. Like, he can Zap Rage the first wave, but he can't stop the second. And also, guys, they buffed the Evo Drill in the balances, so now it has an extra goblin, and it's so hard to take out if they don't just completely spam all of their splash cards, it feels like. Anyways, I'm going to go for a drill here in the front and just maybe hope he Dark Princes here so I could get a Magic Archer lineup onto it. The defense of this deck is so broken that you could kind of afford to be a little bit over-aggressive, I would say. Which I'm going to do right here with the Tornado. It seems a little bit over-aggressive, guys, but look how much damage we're getting, and look at the fact that his entire counter push is already dead. Yeah, that is kind of ridiculous. Oh my gosh. No, that is ridiculous. Alright, he goes for the Bomber in the back. I'm just going to get my Demolisher into it. This deck is such a good control deck, guys, because we have so many different options for pressure and for defense. I'm just gonna go ahead and play a Knight at the Bridge right here on the other side. And then just Magic Archer on this Giant. I hope I can get away with this, guys. I honestly might be biting off a bit more than I can chew, especially because my cannon is kind of out of cycle right now. I don't know how that ended up over there, but it did. We get a Goblet's ability here, though, guys. Look at this ability. His Giant honestly might get a little bit of damage here on the tower. Shouldn't be anything too crazy, though. I don't even think I have to Tornado here, guys. I can just, yeah, let that get a bit of damage or whatever. I think our ability right here should clean up the mini Pekka. Yeah, so clutch there. And now, guys, we can go for the Goblin Drill. We could get a nice lineup on this Bomber as well. If he goes for like a... Okay. I didn't really react in time there, to be honest. But, guys, look, right here. My Drill is about to die, so what I can do is pull this Dark Prince. No, what? Okay, wait. I gotta defend now, guys. I thought that Dark Prince wouldn't reach there, to be honest. He could Fireball my cannon. Yeah, he does. I kind of expected that. But now the Goblins are just going to completely carry. And he's going to kill them eventually, but we're just going to respawn them if we have to. Actually, I don't even think I need to here. Ooh, the mini Pekka gets the level up, though. Okay, we just need a couple more Magic Archer shots up in here. And by the way, guys, after I use an archetype once, we're going to take it out of the wheel, so now we can't get control again. I'm really scared, man, for once we have to go for the random deck archetype. Oh, man, my Magic Archer gets caught again. This guy's kind of predicting me pretty easily. Gotta just block this Evo Bomber for sure. Okay, we can respawn our Gobos right here. Mini Pekka probably should die, I think. Yeah, okay, we're chilling. We can just go for the Drill, guys. Then I think with the impact damage of the Drill plus a log that's basically tower down, I can just Tornado if I have to. But we do take it. Let's give this wheel another spin, guys. We have some pretty crazy decks for some of the archetypes here, so I can't wait for you guys to see what they're gonna be. Come on, give me Cycle, please. Okay, we actually do get Cycle here, which is pretty nice. So the Cycle deck that we're playing, guys, is this Hog Lightning Furnace deck, which is one of my favorite decks, one of my favorite Hog decks in the game right now. I would say even deck, period. Like, one of my favorite decks, period, I guess. Wow, we're getting Elixir Golem first played here. I know I Hog first played, man, but I don't deserve this, though. I don't deserve to have to deal with this. Look at that Mighty Miner, though. The Mighty Miner had quite a nice lock-in right there. Dude, that Mighty Miner kind of saved my life. Wow, this guy has a Lightning, man. What the heck? I mean, we defended pretty good there, to be fair. Man, guys, the Lightning will be tough. I feel like the Firecracker would be so broken here, but I think the Furnace is very nice to have in Hog as well. It definitely makes some matchups better. Like, I feel like against Air, you have a much better chance, and it also helps a lot against just... I would say against anything that's, like, not super heavy beatdown like Golem. Like most decks except super heavy beatdown, I kind of prefer to have the furnace in here. Because also you don't give them the king activation like you do when you have firecrackers. So that's also a nice benefit when you're facing like, you know, cycle decks and stuff like that. We're going to get the furnace a little bit early here just to start summoning the fire spirits. And I don't know how much elixir this guy has, I'm not going to lie. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes with elixir golem because they just, you know, have that elixir golem kind of like messing up elixir and stuff. Like it always gives you elixir back, so it's hard to read like how much more or less elixir you have than your opponent sometimes. We're just going to get a nice electro spirit right here. Looks like we're going to take a little bit of damage, but nothing too insane. Not really the best start though, guys. I don't even know how I fell down so much elixir compared to him when I feel like he's the one who's been mostly spending it. He does cycle just a goblin curse on our tower. He's probably going to try to go for a Evo wizard pretty soon, honestly. Oh, the Mighty Mounter's not tanking the void. I thought it might a little bit. He's probably going to get a Skarmy down here, I think. Yeah, he goes for the Skarmy. We can just log this away, I guess. Maybe get a little bit of an E-Spirit chain as well up in this John. And I think here we just have to go for an Evo Cannon, guys. Yeah, he's probably going to try the Lightning, though. So I'm a little bit worried about this. Hopefully he goes for the Lightning on my Furnace. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, guys, why the heck does this guy have Void and the Lightning? That's a little bit strange. Normally they only have one of those two spells, not both of them. I'm just going to go for a log here, maybe for a Skarmy. We do predict it, guys, but it is the evolved Skarmy. But we can actually kill the general by using our Mighty Miner ability. See, the one time that the Lightning can be a bit weak is when you face something like an Evo Skarmy. It's really hard to kill it without the Earthquake. But I think Lightning is just so nice, like, I don't know, it's just so good being able to counter 3 Musketeers, you know what I mean? So it's really nice to have the Lightning sometimes. Beautiful Lightning right there as well. It counters Wizard really nicely too, which is another big reason we have it. Also, wow, that log was amazing. Let's just go for an Evo Furnace right here. Let's just spam so much stuff that even if he tries to get a Lightning down, he can't really kill everything. Yeah, we get our Skellies down here as well to protect, and now we have a pretty healthy Furnace. I think we could just go for a Hog Rider, and as long as we get a good pre-log. Ooh, is actually going to get a hit? That actually might not get the hit because of the Wizard. Yeah, doesn't quite get the hit, but Lightning does get up in there. How much HP do Skeletons have? Wait, let me check. Wait, it's not letting me check, guys. How much HP do Skeletons have? Can he block with them? I feel like he can. Guys, I think he could actually block my Lightning here, so I'm just going to go for a Hog instead of trying to risk it with a Lightning or something like that. We do take the win. So far, we're 2-0, so looking really good. Let's see if we can keep it up and hopefully get a good archetype right here. I think the worst archetype now is Siege. Wait, we're going to get Siege. That's probably the weakest archetype out of these, except of Random. Guys, I know this Siege deck looks pretty weird right here, this Xbow Rocket deck, but this is actually the deck that the top-ranked Xbow player right now is using. And it's kind of like a Xbow Rocket Cycle deck, which is pretty normal, but then we also have really good defense here with like the delivery and stuff like that, and we also have some weird cards like the Princess, which can get us pretty nice chip damage by playing it at the bridge. Our opponent does have the Balloon, but I feel like since we have the Dagger Duchess, it's probably going to get destroyed pretty quickly. I don't think I even have to play my Tesla. Actually, let me just Princess. No, the Princess! Oh my gosh, that Princess sold so badly right there. Okay, guys, I'm just going to go for a Bomber, I guess, to kite this E-Drag. Hopefully that buys our towers enough time to, you know, just clean it up. I think it will. Perfect. Okay, we do have to respond to this Barbaro, though, since our tower doesn't have much ammo left. I don't want to take really any damage if I don't have to. This guy's just playing Lumberloon Freeze, I guess, except he has no Lumberjack. I think he just has the Knight instead, so we have some good responses to him. It's just not the greatest start that we could have got, though. That's the thing. We just did not have the greatest start. That is such a bad balloon. I feel like this guy might have just thought that I didn't have Rocket or something. I don't know why else he would give me that much value right there. He does have the arrows, which is interesting. We can just E-Spirit. Doesn't really matter if he gets his king up in this matchup, so yeah, it's nice to cycle the E-Spirit. Also, guys, I feel like so many people aren't really used to the Evo Bomber anymore since it's been so long since it's been popular. So you can oftentimes get really good lineups with that Evo Bomber and just catch your opponent off guard a lot of the time. So it's a really nice card to have. Okay, this guy does go for the Knight right here, but I think we actually might get a little bit of a lock here with our delivery, guys. Come on, look at this. Look, our Xbow's still going, guys. We actually are going to get a little bit of damage. Nothing crazy, but we're slowly chipping this guy out. For the balloon, we can just go for our Tesla. I feel like there's never really a point to Rocket if we can just Tesla instead. The arrows definitely are going to help this guy in this matchup, but we're still looking pretty good. And guys, I think what I can do here is actually try to get a nice Evo Bomber onto the bowler right now. Oh man, his Inferno Dragon's going to get so much so much of a charge up. But we actually have our Evo Tesla, so we could probably just use that. Or maybe just the delivery will suffice. Yeah, I think delivery will suffice right here. Definitely going to get a great rocket here on absolutely everything. He tries to go for the Knight ability, but he didn't quite get it in time, guys. So we are up so much right now. Princess does get the one shot on the tower. I actually like this Xbow deck a lot. I feel like too many Xbow decks just rely on the Xbow itself or just the spells too much, but this one has like so many ways to get damage, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's making it really nice for us right now. We could get a fat delivery right on top of everything, and I guess I'll go for my Bomber as well. Kind of want to go for another Xbow here soon too. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the Xbow. We could get an Evo Tesla up high so it goes for the balloon, but then it's also going to help out maybe against his Knight a little bit. Yeah, that was a beautiful, beautiful Tesla we got down there. He does have to go for his arrows, so that's a dead Xbow at this point, but now we can just get a Princess, and he doesn't have the arrows for that, so he's probably going to struggle a little bit. We can just go for another Xbow, see what he wants to do here. Okay, I'm just going to go for my Tesla. This guy's probably in trouble right now. We get our Evo Tesla to help out as well, guys. We completely kill his balloon. Xbow's on the tower. He gets a bar barrel down. I don't think it's going to be enough, though, and we just have a rocket here to finish out the game. Let's go. This siege deck actually worked really well. Let's see what we get here. I feel like all of the decks remaining are actually very aggressive decks, so I think either way we're going to have a pretty aggressive playstyle in this next match. We do end up with bridge spam. Okay. This will be a fun one. So guys, the deck that we're running right now, this bridge spam deck, is Mega Knight Ram Rider, which is actually very powerful right now. Seems like Mega Knight kind of falls in and out of the meta randomly, but this deck is really good now because probably the most popular deck you would face in this meta is Royal Hogs Lightning with the Wizard, with the Hero Wizard. So you have Lightning for the Hero Wizard, you have Mega Knight for the Piggies, even Ghost as a backup option, so yeah, it works pretty nice. I think this guy just failed the King activation. Or did he get it? Oh, bro, he got it. Bro, that's so annoying, man. That's going to be so bad for us, guys. We're already down so much to start things out, and he has his King up as well. Oh, shoot, he's already going in for another push, I think. I need to get a really good Evo Mega Knight. That's a really bad RG, though, to be fair. I don't know why he would go for that when I have Evo Mega Knight in cycle. Dude, these RG players don't even think sometimes, man. They just be getting away with stuff. Like, the fact that this guy spent 2 elixir on a Mega Knight and he got his King up is kind of crazy. I'm actually going to pop the ability right here. Mega Knight's going to jump as well, guys, and our opponent is definitely falling a little bit behind right now. His Fisherman is probably going to pull my Ram Rider, though, which is so annoying. Oh, no, it doesn't. Actually, it actually just dies right there. Okay. This is a little bit bad. I think I have to, just... Oh! No way, my Ghost actually hit his Ghoul in time, guys, so his Ghost didn't get the big shot on my tower like I thought it would. So we're actually winning by just a little bit now, but in reality we're not really winning since he has his King up and we don't. Gonna get the Furnace down, just anticipating he might RG kind of soon. He does go for the Fireball, but I would rather him just get a bit of Fireball damage rather than to get a ton of RG hits on our tower. Hunter does splash a bit, but it's okay. This is definitely looking a little bit interesting for us right now, guys. It's definitely going to be hard to win this one. I played my Mega Knight a little bit higher up here just to make sure he doesn't go for the RG. And I think we just have to get a really good Lightning right here. That's really my only chance to win this game. Let me go for the Lightning here, hitting the Fisherman, the Hunter, and not quite the Royal Ghost, but that's really the least of our issues. Nice, Ram Rider does get in there on the tower, guys. And yeah, I think I'll just get a nice Evo Ghost for defense if he tries to go in. Yeah, he does try to go in, of course, as expected. We get a nice Evo Ghost. I don't think I even have to play my Mega Knight right here, so that's really good. He does go for a Fireball on the Furnace, but he doesn't kill my minions. He's going to Hunter here, so I'm going to prediction Snowball. Oh, okay, we don't hit the Hunter. He doesn't go for it, actually, but we still took his tower. And I'm just going to Mega Knight Evo down this lane, guys. The Evo Mega Knight just completely solves their issues against Golem, RG, and everything like that, so we take a good win. It's only bait, beatdown, and a random deck now, guys. Let's see which one we get. I'm hoping we get bait. Okay, we're going to get beatdown. That's not bad either. We actually might get random deck last, it looks like. I saw a top ladder player using this really weird Golem Skelly King Miner deck, guys, so I just kind of took it for myself. It looks kind of similar to like some of these Elixir Golem decks, except it just has the Golem instead. So we'll see how this goes. We're just going to go in for kind of an aggressive Golem, because I feel like with this deck, it just has a really aggressive playstyle, so I think that's the way to go. We're probably going to lose our whole tower here, I'm not going to lie. Or maybe most of it, but maybe not all of it, hopefully. A Tesla at the bridge? Guys, I feel like this man just overspent so much right there. But my golem is already like half dead, so I don't know if I can actually punish him for it. Okay, we can maybe get... Well, I was going to say I could get a miner, but I feel like he would just goblins if I did that. But guys, if he does go for goblins here... Okay, if he goes for the goblins here, we're just going to goblin curse and then zap. Yes, perfect, perfect. Let's go for the curse. Let's get a zap really quickly. He has snowball, not a log, I think. Oh, no, he has log? Okay, that kind of worked out better for us than I expected, though. That Inferno Dragon did quite a bit of work. And I think once we get to our Evo Inferno Dragon, guys, that's going to be a really powerful tool for offense as well. Let me know in the comment section, guys, do you have a Valentine or no? Me? Probably not, though. Wait, look at our Inferno Dragon. Okay, he goes for the ability. That's fine. I think we could just golem the back here. Or maybe what I'll do, guys, is I'll Night Witch first, and then I'll try to get a golem down in front. I think that's a little safer, just so he can't try to punish me too badly. Because I have my Night Witch down, so yeah, Night Witch is going to kind of deal with stuff, I think. He might get his Goblin's ability, though, which is a bit of an issue, I suppose. I could just scar me if he decides to go for the ability with his thingy. Is he going to pop it? Oh, he actually... Oh, he does. Good thing I... Yeah, good thing I had my scar me right there. Miner is going to kill this Demolisher, guys, and we make him go for a high Evo Tesla. Inferno Dragon, unfortunately, might die here to the Demolisher, or maybe it won't. Wait, guys, look at our Inferno Dragon! Yo, the Inferno Dragon is actually heating up a lot right now, but he does get good Goblins. That is kind of a panic Tesla out of him, though. I don't like that Tesla out of this guy. I think he did not need to go for that. He's probably going to get a good Knight ability here, so I have to kind of delay on my Skelly King. Okay, now I'm going to go for it. I can't wait any longer. Oh no, bro, he has so many Goblins down on the board right now. Holy moly. Guys, this man is actually spamming so much. Maybe I should have played my Miner on the Demolisher, to be honest. Please go for your Goblins here. Please, man. I'm begging you. Wait, guys, look at our Golemite, though. Yo, this Golemite actually is going to do, like, most of his tower. Let me just get back to a Miner. If I can just get back to my Miner, guys, I think we could win this game. Let's just get an Evo Skarmy here on defense. I'll have to get a Skelly King as well. Yeah, let me go for that Skelly King. We just get this down here, and I think we take the win. This deck looks so weird, but it actually works, so you can't really knock it. All right, now it's just bait or random, guys. I kind of want to get random now, because if I'm higher trophies and I get random, that's going to be harder, so hopefully it lands on random. Looks like it is actually going to. It's still going to be very difficult, though, but we'll see how this one goes here. We're in the random deck area, and we're going to use the random deck button. That is actually not the worst we could have got, so we'll take it. I mean, guys, our deck actually has a really good defense, it looks like. I feel like we can defend quite a few things in the game with the deck that we have right now, but I think the issue is going to be the offense more, so it's going to be hard to get breakthroughs with our Battle Ram. It really depends on the matchup, though. Oh, no way, I just missed the Dart Goblin. Gotta go for bats here. This is very bad. I guess we can just Ice Wizard on this. Hopefully Mighty Miner's going to kill the Dart Goblin. Maybe I just ability here. Oh, okay. Don't tell me I already lost the game, man. It's too early for this, man. Oh, it's too early for this. He might just go, yeah, for the Suspicious Bush. Okay, this is very bad, guys. I feel like I have the defense I need, but man, I just didn't have the elixir to get everything down at the right time. He's probably going to go for that Goblin's ability, so I'm going to have to get some Evo Bats down right here. Yes, we do get the Evo Bats pretty quickly, and for this Skelly Barrel, we can just get a nice Ice Wizard. This guy might have bit off more than he can chew right here, guys, because he has a lot to defend right now. Okay, never mind. He's going to defend and take 0 damage on his tower, by the way. Alright, man, just wonderful. Let's see if he responds to the Ice Wizard or not. Okay, he gets a Fire Spirit. I don't even feel like I can pressure right here, but I might still just go for a Battle Ram in a second just to cycle. Yeah, I'll get my Battle Ram in the back right now, guys, just so I can cycle to an Evo Battle Ram. I feel like that's my only hope to win right here is to get a nice Evo Ram. I'm going to get a prediction log. We do hit his Goblins there, and Skelly King's not going to fully stop the Battle Ram. So we actually do get a little bit of a connection. Very nice. Alright, I think we can just get the E-Spirit right here, maybe. I don't know if that's going to work too well. We're actually going to block his Fire Spirit with that Mighty Miner. Guys, that was actually really good by us there. That Mighty Miner was so value. I'm going to get a prediction log once again. We don't hit anything this time, but Battle Ram still does connect on the tower. We get a beautiful poison as well, so the Barbs are going to get a nice connection. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect the Barbarians and the Battle Rams to actually get much damage on the towers. I feel like we're just getting such good spells at the right time, so it's working out a lot better than I expected it to. Nice, we do kill his General there, which is really the main issue, so without his General, I don't think he's going to be able to pressure too much. Okay, I can't stop these Goblins unless I ability... Ah! Okay, okay, okay. He's gonna ability for sure with those goblins. Nice, nice. Okay, I thought I logged too early, but we got it just at the perfect time there, I think. Oh, the Ice Wizard gets on the tower. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so scared. I'm so scared right now, guys. You don't understand how scary Clash Royale is. Wait, that was a bad Goblin's ability, though. I'm just going to take the poison here, guys. One more poison, and we could actually win this game. Let me ability to pop the bush. Nice, we do pop the bush there with the ability, guys. Just got to defend a little bit longer. Please, man, please. Please. Okay, the goblins shouldn't really get damage here. We can just get the early Mighty Miner on the Skelly King so it can die pretty quickly here. And then we just ability to clear out all the skeletons, guys. We're playing so perfect. He does get some damage up in there, though. Dude, this is actually so intense right now. No. He's gonna ability. Thank goodness the Skelly Bro doesn't get much damage, guys. Oh my gosh, I just need a log and a poison, but he's gonna keep on spamming, so I can't poison. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I gotta literally just, like, battle ram right here. He does go for the vines, though. I think those vines were not good, guys. We just need to poison, man. This guy's pulling my tail, bro. He keeps on spamming. Stop it, bro. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, please. Just log right here, and I think we finally take it, guys. Oh my goodness. Now, guys, for the bait deck, we are using this Mighty Miner Princess spam deck, and we didn't even have to use the wheel for it, because it was the only deck archetype that we still had left. Anyways, guys, I actually just saw some stuff on Twitter a little bit ago before getting into this match, and man, I saw that Jinxie made a tweet about Clash Royale again, and apparently they posted some article, and they were saying that Clash Royale had such a good year in 2025 thanks to the brilliant work of, like, the dev team or whatever. And I saw that Jinxie was pretty upset because, you know, he probably thinks that he brought in a lot of people and they're just not even giving him any credit. And honestly, man, I feel like Supercell doesn't really realize how much of an impact Jinxie had on the game. Like, people are saying, like, oh, he just has, like, 20 or 30,000 live viewers, which is a crazy amount of people, by the way, watching at a live time. But his streams over the course of, like, you know, their time on Twitch, they always get, like, 1 million views in total. Like, 1 million different people see the streams every time, pretty much. And also, he makes YouTube videos of Clash Royale, which also get 1 million views or more. Then there's, like, tons of TikToks and stuff of him that get so many views. I think even one time on TikTok, I faced Jinxie, and then someone like clipped it up, or it was on my stream, but someone clipped it up into, like, yeah, the TikTok reel or whatever. And then I think it got like almost 10 million views. It got like 8 point something million. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Anyways, we're getting a lot of Goblin Barrel damage right here. This guy is Pig's Earthquake, which is supposed to be a hard matchup for us, but we're making it look kind of easy right now. He could pop the Goblin's ability, but I don't know if he will, because if he does, I can just Ice Spirit. The only thing about the Goblin's ability, guys, is that, well, it pretty much always gets you good elixir trades, but if you pop the Goblin's ability, you spend an elixir and you don't help your cycle. But, like, for example, if I'll spend, like, the 1 elixir Ice Spirit, it's always better to do that to defend something than the 1 elixir Goblins from the ability, because if I cycle the Ice Spirit, then I can cycle back to stuff like my barrel quicker, but if I play the Goblin ability, I don't make any progress towards cycling back to stuff that I want to be cycling to. If this guy goes for Evo Pigs, I think it's worth it just to rock it here, honestly. Evo Cannon does a decent job against the Piggies, but sometimes it can be a little bit sketchy. I'm a little bit scared here in this matchup because this guy has so many counters to our barrel, and it's hard to really get juke barrels against good players, so we'll see how things work out. At least for his next Piggies, though, we are going to have the Evo Cannon, so I think we'll be fine right here. Yeah, let's just go for our Goblins down the middle. I think I'm just going to go for the Rocket. Yeah, I'm just going to Rocket. It's really no issue, and he cycles the Earthquake too, so now he really can't do anything, I think. Is he going to Goblin's ability? Yeah, he does go for the Goblin's ability. We're going to get a fat Evolved Cannon, though. We hit the Ice Spirit up in there as well, which is really nice. And I think if I just go for my own Ice Spirit, I really shouldn't take much damage. Our barrel does not quite get damage on the tower, but it's fine. I'm just going to keep on going for the Rocket cycle, guys. I just feel so confident in my defense that I'm not really worried. He goes for the Log there, but it doesn't hit anything, so I mean, it hits my Mighty Miner a little bit, but that's about it. We could just go for the cannon up high. You could see I'm always going for these cannons up high, guys, so that way he's not able to Earthquake the tower and the cannon. He can only either Earthquake the cannon or the tower, but never both of them. He does actually get a pretty quick cannon there on my Bridge Princess, which is good for him. If he goes for the Piggies here, I might have to not Rocket this time, because I feel like I can just get a Rocket on the tower and stuff if if I get a good Mighty Miner ability on defense. Let me get the ability here for piggies. Okay, doesn't play them. Let's just Ice Spirit for the piggies, maybe. Okay, we do get the Ice Spirit for the piggies. The only thing I really hate about the flying pigs, though, is that they, like, are pretty hard to pool with buildings. I feel like they don't have much of a pool area like normal piggies do. So that can make it hard to defend them sometimes. Oh, that was such a bad Archer Queen right into our goblins. And Princess does not quite get its shot there, but it's fine. I can just go for my Galbos here, and hopefully we stop everything. Okay, this is actually getting a little bit close, guys. Let's go for our log as well, and that should be enough to stop that. Now we just go for a rocket. We just need one more rocket, pretty much. And, like, I think 2 logs, actually. Yeah, we're gonna need 2 logs here, unfortunately. Come on. Princess gets in there, yes! Yes, the princess gets in there, guys. He has to defend my princess with something, or it will take the tower. Let's pop our Mighty Miner ability. So underrated on defense. Now we just throw the rocket at the tower. That felt more like a game of Rocket Cycle than Logbait.